Is that a baby?
Huh?
What was that? Maybe this place is haunted now. Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Orba. This is my first ever playthrough of Raincoat Plus. We're still here with our mentor, our person we look up to, Alara Nightmare.
We're running low on time, so we
Yeah, because in game time we have 3 hours.
Right. The chief's in danger after all.
Yeah. Man, like, this has been such a good time with Alara. At the same time, like, it's been, like, obviously, like, a very, like, you know, tense time. But, like, I love the dynamic between Alara and Yuma. Like, I really feel like Yuma looks up quite a bit to Alara at this stage. It's nice. It is really nice to have the relationship being portrayed like this on screen. In a very healthy and lovely manner. Like, we love it. So, I guess the next place we're going to would be... And again, I don't like to fast travel too much, but it's in the Ginma district. Where are we? So, oh, maybe that's... We could have gone straight there from the... No, we are in the Ginma district. Yeah, sorry, that's my bad. And then we can look at here and... Oh, it's just literally right across the street. Yeah. Let's go. The place with all the dinosaurs. Wow, look at the tower there as well. Please wait, please wait, please wait, please wait. Let me pass, please. Great, I love this system. Excuse me. Again, I'll never get tired of seeing poor little Yuma running around the place. Him just shuffling about the place. So we saw Miss Clockford here at one point, so I'm wondering if like other characters can appear at random places as well, which would make sense. I'm trying to see if we can like see someone in the distance or not, maybe not. Again, there's no entry to this place either, right?
Is the art gallery. It's closed due to special circumstances.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene is...
Yeah, these peacekeepers is cleaning up the crime scenes, by the way, so they can just get it out of the way is crazy. I understand the crime scenes actually do have cleaners assigned to them.
Wait, it's not a good idea to break into the art
How are
gallery.
you? We have to learn at this stage.
Did you say something?
That's our hello.
It is our Alara at this point.
The crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms.
I freaking love Alara.
Come, I won't allow time to be
And like, of
wasted.
course, Yuma's like so like timid and stuff, but
Please.
there we are running after them again. Oh wow, it is deep. It's very deep into the gallery. Not what I expected at all from this place. It's a locked door. Seems like this door is locked.
Well,
There are priceless works of art all over the place. Of course the door's gonna be locked. I guess so.
Is this the storage room where the crime scene took place?
We probably should have checked for blue
It's
shards.
locked.
We're going in.
I'm not ever gonna get tired of kicking down the
People
doors.
as thugs or something.
Yeah, in the best way possible, Yuma. Oh, Yuma. Does this remind us where we woke up? Remember we woke up in a storage area as well, or lost and found, I suppose, which is similar, I suppose, I guess.
Was the first on the scene the person from the church again?
As expected, it's the same worshiper.
Right.
And he did say he was following the victim after finding a doll with the same name. He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff.
Okay.
When they opened the storage room, they discovered the body of the victim inside it. The door was locked at the time of discovery, and the key was found inside.
ooh, another locked room mystery. That's more total.
You love him. You love him.
But I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
What do you mean special? People have died.
Yes. Yes, Shinigami.
Let's start investigating.
Yeah, sounds good.
But that's just like what's so interesting about this like 3-person. I know like technically Halara's not a part of like, they're like 2 separate dynamics, but they're like put together because Yuma's like right in the middle. Like we have a character who's very stoic and very serious in Halara who like is actually, you know, incredibly good at their job. But also like, you know, is actually very good at teaching us different things. Oh, it's good. Well done, Shinigami. And then we have Yuma, who's extremely timid, but wants to learn, but also is like, very sensitive to a lot of things as well. And then on the other side of things, we have Shinigami, who is like, so, like, I think good at what they do for us, but also at the same time so insensitive in a lot of ways that, like, it's just such a different dynamic between the three of them.
Place is suspicious.
Let's check everything out. So, sculpture's covered in cloth.
Oh,
A sculpture with a sheet placed over it to keep the dust off.
It appears.
Doesn't look like it's been moved for a long time. Yeah, you can tell from the dust scatter on the sheet too. In other words, it's completely irrelevant. Should we check anyway, just in case? Like in the past? There are baskets on top of the shelf. I'm not tall enough to see inside them though. This can be a common thing. I'll take a look for you. This is... What is it? We accomplished nothing. So you found nothing. So we can check in this, again, there's the holding of the hand. Oh my god.
This cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors.
Man, it's just like, it never gets easier. Ever.
The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery.
And you know what's so funny? Taking it, like, it was a day since I played the last part. And what's so funny is like it's not that I forgot there's dead bodies in this thing. It's more just like, oh, I better start exploring. And it's like, oh yeah, there's a freaking dead body in the middle of this thing in the cognition.
The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present.
Right, okay.
If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming.
Yeah, Yuma, you're right. That's the thing, like, it'd be even, wait, they pierced a painting with what? Why?
There's a nail stuck in a painting. The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll.
Yeah.
Why is there such a fixation on dolls?
Yeah, but this time it's a painting, though.
The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal, but this one's just sick and twisted.
They are sick and twisted. It's interesting because it's like a nail driven into the portrait, perhaps in the place of a doll. That's the thing. It's like, could you not find a doll? I thought there were plentiful. We know they're plentiful, right? We know that they're so plentiful that, like, we even said it wasn't even a piece of evidence at the time because there were so many of them. It looks like this isn't going to be part of anything. With a sheet, the position is the same before after using post-cognition. Overall, the shape of the sheet is also unchanged. We can assume that nobody's moved it. The sculpture isn't related to the case, so that's good to know. Again, like Alara said, finding out stuff that isn't relevant is also good too. There's nothing in dust inside. I guess it hasn't been used for a while. Basically, it's all related to the case. There we go. Perfect. The painting was taken down, of course. Yeah, but... And here it is over here. So I wonder if we're going to have to find it over here as well. And that painting... Like, I wonder what else was changed about the paintings as well, though. So... Painting of someone screaming, the scream.
This is...
Or like it's an interpretation of the scream. A painting of a man screaming with his hands clutched to his face. There's something unnerving about this painting. I almost feel as if it's going to swallow me whole.
That's...
Paintings don't have that kind of power. More importantly, did you find anything? No, nothing suspicious. It doesn't look like it's related to the case. Yeah, it's like there's a painting of the scream, but it's like obviously it's very different. It's a different perspective. Yeah. The canvas placed here is completely blank. I wonder why it's blank and why it's so messily placed upon these wooden frames. Doesn't look like an exhibition piece. Maybe it was used for some other event. I see. Nothing seems out of place. I don't think this will help with the case. But that painting's got to disappear over here, right? Yeah. There's another one. Wait, so there's copies and stuff of these? There must be copies then.
Yeah.
The blank comes wooden frames in place on the trolley. Nothing seems to be changed between then and now, at least not how it looks to me. It appears unchanged to me as well, meaning there's probably no evidence to be found here. Okay. Oh, another rank upgrade. We're gonna have so many abilities when we go into the mystery labyrinth. Because while we're doing this to like avoid the mystery labyrinth, the thing is like at the same time we know we have to go in there, right? We knew we went to Halar so we could like maybe try. Like, because maybe we were like, oh, maybe we'll do this first. But we've been talking as if we're going there anyway, of course, right? Like there's no avoiding it. Maybe what? I do love that Shinigami does explore places as well and like genuinely helps out, you know? Because I think it would be another thing if Shinigami wasn't helping out, I feel like it would be way harder to like enjoy the like the jokiness of the game, you know what I mean? Because it's like, oh well, you're not even helping, but like no, they do help so much a lot of times. Card boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, the boxes were brought in after the incident. And what I mean is like, I don't need characters to be useful. I think it's just more what I mean is like, this character is like technically haunting Yuma, even though they made a deal. And it's like, if they weren't helping, then it's like, oh, that's kind of depressing. You know, it's like, oh, like this thing is just following us around, making bad jokes, you know, and not helping us. No, but they're helping us quite a bit.
It appears.
Look at there's artwork inside. They must be storing items no longer on exhibit. I don't think it's related to the investigation. This painting's pretty interesting. We might as well check anyway, just in case. There's another nailed painting over here, by the way. The card boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, there are artworks inside.
Yeah.
There's a layer of dust in the box. It doesn't like the culprit touched them, meaning they've got nothing to do with the case. But right here is another nailed painting, but I guess we're going to count the one nailed painting as all the nails. Oh, there's one here.
This is...
It's a portrait painting with nails driven into it. This picture really conveys its time period. Maybe the person depicted is an important figure from years ago.
What?
There's nothing dignified about this guy. He just looks like a regular old geezer. Okay, we're getting detective points at the very least. Okay, so again, like everything, I think the body is going to be the most important thing in the end, but we'll explore over here as well. I always like to explore the body as like as. Yeah. Oh, they're exploring the body too. Let's check this. So small window, it's very small.
The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
Yeah.
The window juts out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through.
Oh, little
It
push.
opens outward slightly.
I think we're always going to be obsessed with Yuma's little guyness, you know?
There are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here.
Okay, so we look at it in the past as well. This seems like a lot more straightforward, but like, oh, there's paintings all over the... Yeah, there's another painting on the wall here, but this is a young man this time. Of a young man. Oh, I know, he's one of those edgelord protagonists everyone loves for no reason. Who you called out, Hushigami? That's not really the impression I get. Who you called out here? So the small window in the past doesn't matter either. Okay.
To investigate.
Edgelord protagonist everyone loves for no reason. Wait, no, there's something here. Wait. Maybe they want us to check the small window as well? The window juts out and is used as a vent. Doesn't seem big enough to move through. Oh! A landscape painting on the ground. Oh, there's a doll. There's a doll. It's a large ceiling painting with a doll nailed to it. I wonder how this ended up on the floor. Is there a reason?
That's...
If it's related to the incident, there's probably a reason. Let's assume that much. And then there's actually the... Is that the only doll we found so far? A large painting lies on the floor and a doll is nailed against the canvas.
One nail goes through the head.
Oh, this is an
Another
important
nail
one.
is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle.
Right.
Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
These locked room stuff is like getting eerier and
That's what makes it
eerier.
a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
And I need to find out what that trick is.
Yeah. So you have a doll nailed to a cloth canvas. The key to the room is also nailed on. Man, that's so creepy. There's only one doll this time. There's literally only one doll. Oh, by the way, peacekeepers, what the hell? Like, they have, like, literally cleaned this place up to the point that, like, but not the blood, by the way. Not the blood. Just the stuff that would be pointed towards other evidence. Well, this time there's a vent right under the court's place.
Oh!
It seems like this is where the body was at the time of the incident. There's no trace of it anymore, though.
It's me.
Looks like their area's been cleaned up probably by the peacekeepers of the art gallery stuff. I don't think investigating here will turn up any useful information. Actually, the purple blood, can I just say, has always been a very fantastic thing. And I don't know if like this has been a common thing with Danganronpa or something, but like my Danganronpa playthroughs, you know, were always never got like age gated or anything like that. Because and it probably is because of the purple blood. It also is like, you know, technically, you know, YouTube tends to trust you if you don't, you know, if you continually make content that isn't like gory. But like here's the thing, I think like you should be able to make horror game stuff and actually, you know, not be age gated because like it's, you know what I mean. Jesus, man. Seeing the nails will never be easy. But yeah, like the purple blood, I think, is actually like, it's helped creators out immensely with Danganronpa and stuff like that. Again, it's just when you see them all in just regular clothes, you know?
She has nails all over her
No,
body.
that sounds so weird. What I'm saying is like, it's like you see them in their regular everyday outfits, like they're just being like themselves. In the moment, they were just being themselves. They just look like, you know, like they don't look like bad people, you know? And they're described as someone would have hated these people. Obviously, like, you know, we know the other ones, like, we don't know all about every single one of them. We do know that they were both involved in like shady businesses, whether you consider gambling a shady business or whether you consider, well, we do know for a fact that working with the Yamamasa Corporation and being a loan shark in a lot of ways is more than a shady business. Illegal gambling, of course, is shady no matter way we look at it, because like in the context of a detective story, you're going to look at that as shady. And then also, like, we have to find out, I guess, what this young woman did as well.
The victim's name is Issa Moe. She used her good looks to have relations with
Right,
men.
okay.
The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
Like, what did she, like, the way you were making it sound, I thought she was going to, like, kill some men or something. What did she
The
do?
victim has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death. Huh? But
Strangulation
there
marks
aren't any
again?
Scratches that would have been left from a struggle.
So there's no struggle.
And
You noticed as well.
yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head.
So maybe that's
It
how
looks
she
pretty
died.
deep. This may be the real cause of death.
Like other victims, there are signs of strangulation but no wounds from resisting, and the signs of blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Now, by the way, I do think that what they're saying is exactly true. Like, if you have multiple, like, lovers, I can imagine that, like, you know, you're going to get, like, at least one of them is going to be, like... No, it doesn't have to happen like that, but it's, like... If you have multiple lovers, I can imagine that it would end up, like, one of them is going to be, like, is going to go crazy or something like that, you know what I mean? And now, I don't know if they're implying, like, cheating either, if that's what they're implying. Again, all they said was, like... she used her good looks to have relations with multiple. What? Right? That's what I said.
There are 2 keys that open this door. Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery. The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff. That staff member always carried the extra key and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there. Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it. Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member.
Right. Okay.
If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery,
There we go.
right?
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
But I wonder, would you like not to like? Yeah.
I guess you wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Countered.
No. It's good to have Alara here. It's good to have Alara here. It is. It's fantastic. 2 keys can open the door at the art gallery storage room. At the time the body was discovered, one of them was inside the room. So 2 keys can open the door. One of them was inside the room. So that's not everything we have to look at here. So that's done. Oh no, the past. Yeah, the past. Maybe something's changed about the past. Here, we can go into this cognition. It's oh, wait a second. Okay. The door was opened. No, so nothing's changed about that. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, paint. Of course.
I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation.
Right.
It may have been like this before the murder. Or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Right.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager
Okay,
little
Shinigami.
puppy?
What, you gonna call me a simp again?
Be quiet.
Yeah, it's a really funny dynamic.
That should
There we
be
go.
enough.
I feel these full pictures starting to come together. Yeah. So, what I'm trying to say with this here as well, I wanted to find out, like, all together what, like, things they did, what bad things they did to set off people's emotions. I don't think any of this at all is an appropriate response to anything, because the thing is, it's like, you're basically, like, strangling someone and then, puncturing nails into them. That's not, I think what I misinterpreted about this and is that maybe it's not trying to say that, like, because the thing is, I know we kind of knew this before, is that we said something like this before. It's not just like what bad things they did. It's more about focusing on how people reacted to the things that they did. And I think that's what I'm missing here sometimes. I'm focusing too much on what the deed, in this case, of what they did, rather than focusing on what the reaction was to and how someone would feel about if they were unhinged to what they did. And in this town of the Kane ward, a lot of people are unhinged. Maybe that's, yeah. And you guys can always give your opinion in the comment section. I'd like to hear it as well, what your interpretation of that is as well. Because I don't think Alara's passing judgment by it. I want to make sure people know that.
Next is the window. It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead. I'll stay.
Outside the window? All right.
Like, if you get what I'm saying, it's kind of like Alara and Yuma both, I feel like, are interpreting things from the detective's perspective.
Trying to inspect the window, but our buddy here really insists you do everything yourself, huh? And my master does everything he's told.
Stop.
Like a good little underling detective.
Actually, that is me. That is me.
Is right. This is something I took on myself.
Yeah.
I can't just rely on everyone else after putting on a tough front for that kid.
But we're getting invaluable experience here with Alara. We really are.
That's why I have to do it.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you.
I don't think so.
It's obvious money is that one's only motivation.
If Alara wanted to take advantage of us, I think Alara could have, like, not corrected us so much, because the corrections have actually been very, very helpful.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
Heck yeah, Yuma.
Master, being overly nice for no reason is stupid. It's why you're so deep in debt.
I know.
We are deep in debt.
What are you mumbling about? Did you check the window?
Oh my god. They heard us mumbling.
Oh, right. I'll do it right away.
I'm going.
Inside the
I'm
window,
going.
could that have anything to do with the locked room?
This is so cool. Like, again, I'm, like, in love with this game. I really am.
I wonder what Halara discovered.
You know, I think Halara is just having fun pushing you around.
Maybe a little bit.
I hope that's not the case.
All the barbed wire as well, look. It's a really interesting location too. The lighting is impeccable in this game for sure.
I see.
So this is the window itself. Can we check this over here first?
Let's rest.
Let's rest? The card boxes are stacked up. Looks like they're all sealed.
Actually,
They've been left in the rain, so I bet whatever inside is ruined. Oh, okay. Great looking out there. Is there any blue shards?
Maybe.
Someone could probably scale this fence with some effort. Maybe the culprit skipped that way. You could have...
anyway,
Maybe the real priority is solving the locker room mystery, right? Yeah, but anyway, it's not like there are any clues left behind here. You're right. Let's focus on the locked room. Yeah, it's good. I really feel like the combination, like, because again, Shinigami does help when, they're needed, for sure.
Here's the window.
Well, see anything strange?
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
What? Between the gap? That's impossible.
Could we
Just
try it?
Try it.
But we're so little, we can do it.
Okay.
Yuma. Oh, Yuma. Yuma.
I can't. I can't even put my arm through this gap.
And we're so small.
I can stick a finger in, but that's it.
I thought so. Good job. You can return now.
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
Did you not?
So that no human could fit through here,
No,
this
not at all.
window.
What's that about?
So a hinged window for ventilation opened hours, but gap is only about 5 centimeters wide. I think it's actually incredibly smart on Halara's part to get like us who are like very short and slender. Who's this? Who's this? Who? No, better not be the Shinigami. Say something. Who is that? Who is that?
Hey,
Oh,
what are you doing here?
okay. Okay. I thought we were about to meet the nail man.
I'm not doing anything shady.
Nothing shady.
I'll call the peacekeepers.
Don't do that.
Wait.
We're just trying to stick our head through the window. A peacekeeper, a detective. Let's not lie.
I'm a detective.
Well done.
Well, I'm still a trainee detective.
We didn't have to be that honest.
Uh-oh. You sure it's a good idea to reveal yourself like that?
No, it's not.
I'm investigating as a detective. I've done nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, but I suppose I forgot for a second in this world, like, you know, detectives are kind of shunned.
Huh? A detective? What's that?
Wait, you don't even know what a detective is?
You don't know what a detective is?
I guess detectives aren't that big in Conai Ward. Must be because our fuzzhead chief is lazy.
I'd say so.
Well...
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation.
Oh, that's a better excuse. Yes,
We are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
exactly. That's what I was saying. That's what detective is.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, Halara, are you sure it's
Oh,
okay to
you,
lie like
Yuma.
that?
You're so precious.
I've told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly. By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you. Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be
Oh,
me.
that's you. That's so fortunate.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but if it's part of the investigation, then I have no choice.
Thank you so much.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Sure.
Okay, let's actually do a good job of this and do it for Halara. Let's do a good job of this.
Now, please tell us what happened on the day of the murder.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He
Oh.
said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside
Wait.
the art gallery.
Wait, what?
So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone.
So someone from the church was here.
According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the nail man.
So that was the worshiper. Yeah.
I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched.
Wait,
from
so that was the
behind.
worshiper found.
And then there was a corpse.
Man, they're always so late to get
Did you
there.
touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid
Yeah.
and froze at the entrance.
Like, it depends. If it was someone you knew, you'd probably run over there and be like, "Oh my god," right? But if it's just like I couldn't imagine how you could experience that.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Right.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when
That was
we
them.
opened the door,
That was them. Okay.
and paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you. You may go now.
Oh, right.
I feel really bad not for lying now because Halara taught us that lying is okay as long as in the end, like, you catch the culprit, right? Especially in a city like this. At the time the body was discovered, someone from the church tried to enter and knocked over a paint camp. So that was definitely the worshiper, I'm guessing.
That brings all the information together.
It's time to resolve
It's
the
time
case.
to resolve the case.
Just now?
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Well, you
Time does
do?
not wait for you. Our deadline
Yeah.
is approaching.
Wait, are we doing...
You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Worry not. When you're in trouble,
No
say
way.
my name.
No way.
Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
No way.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master?
That's awesome.
We've checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but...
If only it were that
Oh, poor
easy.
Yuma.
I have no clue what to do.
Of course, it's tough.
Stop being so pathetic. Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
Of course you'd be excited about that, Shinigami.
Right. We need to help him.
Izil, run! You know what's so funny is like, so we're finishing the investigation completely, which means Mystery Labyrinth's probably on its way. But like, it's so funny how like,
Back before the chief gets executed.
like
Right,
we're,
let's hurry. I want to know how they'll execute him too.
like Shinigami's like so excited for this, but like we're both running towards this area for different reasons. Yeah, like it's funny because like I feel like we should take a lot of the stuff Laura taught us. Not everything, of course. I think you should take bits and pieces, and I think that's what's the best way to learn about stuff like this, right?
Come on, let's go. Go, go, go.
But this place is, again, I know it's like dark. It's like that's what, like, I think that's the intention though. It's like a really pretty place to look at. But then when you look close enough, it's like a really dark place, right? So
better
it's
hurry, or Fuzzhead will really be in danger.
whereabouts is it over? It's here, isn't it? Where is it? Is it here? Here? Where? How do you? I never know how to get down below. I never know how to get down below. How do you? There's an entranceway somewhere. Maybe it's over here. Like there's a staircase that leads down below. Whereabouts is that staircase? Is it on the other side here? Like through here? That's the casino place. Whereabouts is it? Here? No, that's the rooftop. There it is. I can see it on the map. Now we know exactly what we have to look at.
Halara seems to know who the real culprit is.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
No, they are incredible.
Come on, where's your competitive spirit? You might be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
And like, I totally get where, ma'am, I totally get where, the perspective comes from, where it's like from Shinigami's perspective, it's like, hey, like, if you want to become a better detective, maybe you should be a bit more competitive and like learn. Oh, it's not possible to continue for some time. Do we think we have all of the blue shards? I know you can collect them after the game is done anyway, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal. But like, do you think that we? I haven't seen any more. I think it'd be a waste of time to go around looking, because if we haven't seen them anymore and you guys haven't pointed out anymore, I'm assuming that there's not many more. I think it'd be just a waste of time to go around the town and just look for stuff right now, especially when we're getting so tense in this story. Oh, he's just here. Seth Burrows on the flowers are wilting. It's such a cool story. The idea of this flowers wilting being the timeline.
It's about time.
Oh my god. This is just great character design. And like character like writing, I guess, like in terms of like just using the megaphone as their voice because they're so soft.
You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes.
Oh no.
You need to get your watch repaired. Oh dear. The watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then.
Yeah, no, someone was talking about how the voice is very soft and soothing. It is like very soothing, but like, and then also at the same time, like you kind of get snapped back into reality. Sometimes we were like, oh god, this guy is dangerous.
Besides, you're out of time anyway. Take him away.
Oh god, we gotta show up now. We gotta show up now. You know, what are we gonna do though? We have to go into the mystery labyrinth.
Yuma! I knew you'd save
Oh, he's panicking.
me.
And you are.
Yuma.
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
Oh, I see.
I can't get over how cool this character design is with the megaphone.
You're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower.
That's me.
Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident.
Okay.
You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further
Wait.
action.
You would actually leave?
That'd be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
Oh, but we have a mission from... Oh, I don't know.
Yuma,
I think we can.
carefully about this.
Mystery Labyrinth. Mystery Labyrinth.
Solving the case is good and all, but think about my well-being.
But how's he going to take our word for it, though?
Dropping the case would end this peacefully, but still.
Please.
Exactly.
Get my dad back
Exactly. Exactly, Yuma. This kid.
You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective.
Yes.
Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
I said a million times throughout the past few episodes, this is exactly what I wanted. The lessons from Halara.
I can't back down now.
Yes.
The Neilman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth.
Go on, Yuma. This is such a great moment for Yuma.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, you said it now. There's no pulling out of this one anymore.
Yeah, but I'm so proud of Yuma.
Then our deal is off. He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work.
We gotta do
Bringing
it.
strife to
We gotta do the
combat
Mystery
war.
Labyrinth. We have to.
But please wait before you go. Please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past.
I don't know if they want to hear it, do they?
You investigated the previous killings.
Oh, he's a bit surprised by that, yeah.
We handle all the information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left at the crime scenes.
Yeah, but I was holding hands with someone. It was a whole thing.
I have no time for your lies.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
Oh my god, Yuma.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
So the cause of death was kept under wraps. I hope you see now. My investigation is legitimate.
It is. But how are they going to react to this? The victims of serial killer were all strangled, but the cause of death was not publicized.
Please, let me continue. I will catch the true
How
culprit.
is Burroughs going to react to this?
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must
Oh,
be
there.
arrested
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
We should have predicted it at this stage. They are the peacekeepers. That's them.
You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order. Take him away.
Yeah, I don't know why. I kind of for a second there was like, oh, is he going to be like, oh, really? You know, was he different? No, he's a peacekeeper.
What? Wait, please listen to me.
Does it mean that they get so high up? Jesus!
You almost had it, but got too carried away, Rookie.
Come on.
Worry not. When you're in trouble,
No way.
say my name.
No way. No, we're not going to do it now, are
Laura
we?
Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
No.
That's right.
Are we just say her name?
Laura, please help.
No.
Laura Nightmare.
What's going to happen? What is going to happen?
appears you require the aid of a great detective.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Look at them go. Just like that. Even Burroughs is like, what the hell? Literally calling their name.
Laura, you came for me.
Oh, you must sound so relieved.
Yeah, as I said.
With a
earlier,
lollipop.
You committed acts of violence against the Amaterasu
Yeah.
Corporation peacekeepers.
Twice.
Not once, but twice.
Sorry for reading ahead there. I usually don't do that, but...
Sorry. I promised to give him a stern lecture after this. Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Sam.
It's gone too far, Yako. It's gone too far.
Do you think we are? In this
Still holding the
town
megaphone, oh my
where
god.
You are nothing but an audience.
Laura!
The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Oh my god!
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
This is
I've
so
set
good.
the stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective.
I am
Expose the true culprit.
so happy right now. Wait,
What's going on?
it's one of them. Oh
don't
my
know
god,
why I
what
was
is this
brought
scene?
here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people at the church.
Yes.
And now I have to.
My
point
heart
them
is
out
pounding.
here?
My heart is pounding right now.
Hey, Yuma, are you sure you got this? Are you really sure?
Yako, I am in such a weird state right now after seeing Halara kick down more Amaterasu peacekeepers and then telling everyone else in the audience and saying that we're the lead character in this. It felt so good.
There's no room to mess up here, you know?
Well, what do I do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet.
Mystery
It's
labyrinth.
not like I can just ask for
Let's
more
do it.
time here.
Yeah, I don't think so. Halara seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
No, because we have to do it ourselves.
That would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Yes.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own?
You know what we need to do, Shinigami.
If you can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try asking me instead?
Come on.
You mean the mystery labyrinth?
I am so excited.
The peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here. Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more deaths.
It's true. Yeah, even if we get the right answer, they're not going to listen to us. They've shown us this now. We got some information there, and Burroughs still was like, take him away.
And that's where yours truly comes in. We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the mystery labyrinth.
But if I do that...
There's always a price to pay.
Yeah. Yep, the culprit will die.
When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed.
It's like again, for me, from my perspective, it's like, obviously I don't have an emotional connection to these characters, so it's obviously like very different when it comes to, like, say when I was playing Danganronpa, when some characters were getting executed, it was hard. It was super difficult. It was like, oh my god, like how can I even look at this, right? But even in this case as well, like I understand from Yuma's perspective, it's not just about like, oh, I feel for these like bad people, because the nail man is horrific, is absolutely horrible. It's more a case of like, from my perspective anyway, from what Yuma's feeling, it's more a case of like, when I make this decision, when I do this, someone will die. And that's what's going through Yuma's head.
But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
Which means the real culprit
Yep.
will die.
That's straight up.
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others.
Oh.
Why do you care so
Shinigami,
much?
personally, like, I don't think Yuma cares so much about the individual. I don't think I care about the individual either. In fact, I'm just like, let's do this mystery lab, and I'm excited. I think it's more the implications is what Yuma's thinking of.
Don't you want to solve this case, Master? What about your promise to that kid?
Yep.
What's wrong, Yuma? If you don't hurry, the peacekeepers will wake up.
What is this nonsense?
The shallow
about a
breaths as well.
resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen by force if
Oh
needed.
my god,
That is
Alara.
my job as assistant.
Yes.
Well, you better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Fine.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's the spirit.
I'm so excited for this.
Are
You know what's so funny? I'm so excited for this as like a gameplay mechanic and like a visual mechanic and all this stuff. Here we go, and they're coming back. Magical girl, Shinigami. I'm so excited for this, but obviously like it's also like we're gonna have to come to terms with some stuff with Yuma. There's the transformation again. Look. This was so shocking the first time we did it, and I don't think it gets like much easier. Like not much easier, but like much less shocking the second time around. Because we're so used to being a ghost, but they're back. They're back. And the fact that no one else can see this.
What?
Wait. 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 Halara can see it? No. That's not supposed to happen.
What's this? Has time stopped?
Oh no. Wait, what?
Halara, how are you moving
Yeah.
right now?
It's because we made the connection through our hands?
What happened? Is this someone's forte?
You're trying to make sense of it. What the hell?
Shinigami, Halara's in here too.
And this is Shinigami, by the way.
You knew this would happen?
Master, you used your coalescence, remember? Your ability?
Oh, so they can also see our one as well.
You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours.
That makes
as
perfect
well.
sense.
Laura here ended up wandering into the mystery labyrinth because of that effect.
That makes perfect sense.
You're not even sure?
No, it makes so much sense to me. It was the connection to the hands. It was the coalescence.
Who are you?
This is Shinigami, a lovely girl. You gotta love her.
This'll take too long to explain. Plus, I don't feel like it. So I'll kick that roll over to Master.
Oh, you're just kicking us into... You just kicked me and Halara in here. This is insane. I didn't expect this at all. I didn't expect to have companions going through this place. Does that mean like if we have a coalescence with the other detectives, they're also going to come into the labyrinth with us? If they are, that's going to be so amazing. How is this going to change things? Like, I was just excited about going into the labyrinth itself. I was just purely excited about going into the labyrinth itself. But like... Oh man. Oh man. And there's all the weird stuffed animals again. Like, mechanically, it's just... And there's the chain around her neck. It's just so fun. It's just so fun to do this.
Where am I?
Halara, this is the Mystery Labyrinth. Welcome. I can't believe we have someone else in here with us.
What should I do? I'll need to explain everything, won't I?
We don't have much of a choice now. No point in keeping
This
secrets
is
here.
awesome. Again, like, it's like the Mystery Labyrinth is a terrifying place for Yuma, 100%. And I hope it doesn't seem like I'm ever discounting that, because it is a horrible place for Yuma. But like, it's like mechanically I have so much fun in here, and like the visuals are so crazy, and like even like the fact that we have Halara with us now as well. This is gonna be so fun.
Halara? Let me explain.
Oh my god, explaining the Mystery Labyrinth to Halara. Halara might understand, like, right away.
And that's how this mystery labyrinth...
'Cause look, the arms are
involving
folded.
Mailman killings materialized.
I see. So mystery labyrinths are materialization of mysteries themselves, and the truth is encased deep within.
Pretty much.
I appear to have underestimated you.
Whoa.
This is an amazing forte.
It's not really a forte. I don't want to make you feel like you underestimate, I think, I found your lessons very valuable, and I found that our relationship and the dynamic of our relationship and the hierarchy of our relationship very valuable.
I must admit, it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this.
And look, that's why we know Halara is great, like giving us praise when there is praise.
Who are you? I refuse to think you're just a trainee detective.
It's because we're a trainee detective is exactly why we made this deal, Halara.
To be honest, this
Yeah.
isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
This is my best pal, Shinigami.
Her name is Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that she's a guide for the mystery labyrinth.
Pretty much.
That's me! I'm also Master's scary cute mentor.
On to my next question.
True. I have 2 mentors now.
You're just gonna ignore me?
3 if you count Nyako as well. Yeah, like, I love that Halara's just like, okay, this is great. What a cool power. Yeah.
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Huh? What are you talking about? We were just investigating the
Yeah.
Nailman case together.
Hold on a second.
The Nailman. We were pursuing that case.
Oh, no.
You don't remember? There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help. The cost for hiring me was 5,500,800 yen.
you remember the exact
Yeah,
amount?
remembering the money, but not the actual case.
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do vaguely recall investigating something. My mind is clouded. I don't remember exactly what was being investigated or what was discovered.
Yeah, that's interesting. Now that you're even here.
That be...
Yeah, it's because of the mystery labyrinth.
So now they can't just tell us or confirm who the killer is.
The mystery labyrinth is a fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it. If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away. Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected. But
So
I
we're not
guess
affected because we have
part
that
of the
pact.
Can't be shared.
This is the mystery labyrinth's defense mechanism, then. It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure.
Oh my God.
The truth. To have a significant level of security.
Solar's is like, yeah, this makes sense. Sure.
Yep, totally not strange at all. Halara here sure is smart.
Yeah.
Halara.
Oh yeah, that's the nickname.
Oh, don't mind her. She gives people random nicknames.
Anyway, since my memories of the case have been taken away, I will provide a supporting role
Perfect.
for your investigation.
Absolutely perfect.
Supporting role?
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's the same as our original agreement.
That means we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon.
Right, which is kind of good, right?
That's unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an ally.
Yeah.
Hey, Master, before we head into the mystery labyrinth, let's do that thing.
What thing?
Huh? What thing?
Yeah, what thing are you talking about?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
I know for a fact
Yeah.
that ASMR ear tingling right now. Oh, yellow! I remember this. You had the dance. There is like a mesmerizing thing, like, isn't it? Like looking inside of her eyes for Yuma, as it would be. Like, you know, you're locked in a dance. It's a very intense thing. Such a oh yeah, right into the mouth. There's a sword. Look at the way. Look at. This is the second time you've done this, Yuma. And Yuma will look so cool.
This world is just full of surprises.
Yeah, I got a mount sword. No, it's actually like the first time you see it's so shocking, and like it's actually like this like really weird like. Again, this game has a lot to do with connections, right? And like, again, when you're locked in a dance with someone, especially like a dance like that, there is like this connection where you're like locked eyes to eye. And I wonder if that has something to do with it as well. But again, we just pulled a sword out of someone's throat.
I assume that sword is used to cut down enemies interfering with your progress through the mystery labyrinth.
That's one way to put it.
You're right. It's a special sword that can interact with things here.
Yuma gets like 20% more confidence with that sword.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's like, again, it's such like an interesting visual, right?
That was a lot. Here you go.
Do you have to vomit them out every time?
It's a requirement.
What? Should I use a different hole instead?
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Sorry,
You're fine.
Please, don't mind her.
All right, we're all set. Now, let's unriddle this
This is going to be
mystery
interesting
labyrinth.
with everyone here
Our
together.
target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
I understand that progressing through this mystery labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth.
Yes.
But what happens to us if we can't find it?
Nothing much. I think we're trapped here forever.
We'd be lost, wandering around here. forever.
Yeah.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much time we spend here.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the mystery labyrinth.
Oh, what?
What?
There's a limit to how long you can stay in here. Stick around too long.
Wait,
and your
what-
soul
is that gonna
will leave your body
materialize?
behind. Your soul will wander until it's eventually absorbed by the mystery labyrinth, and you vanish entirely. In other words, you die.
What? But is it going to be like an actual time limit?
Why are you laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago.
Yeah.
Now relax, quit whining. A detective is bound to die anyway.
Okay.
Isn't that right, Helara?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A detective's life is always on the line.
Halara and Shinigami like getting along very well is something I didn't expect.
See? Listen up, Master. You might learn something.
You're taking this awfully well, Halara.
So there is a time limit now, we know this. We also have a bunch of abilities that we'll get into next time as well. That's a good thing to do as well. But yeah, this has been a very interesting episode. Like some amazing moments, especially with Halara coming to save us. Finding out that Halara can join us, which means other characters will probably join us in the Mystery Labyrinth as well. We're finally back in the Mystery Labyrinth, and I'm so excited to do this again. I'm so excited to do this. Guys, thank you so much for watching this series as always, and thank you so much for watching these episodes. It means the absolute world to me, having you along for the ride here. And I'll see you again tomorrow for another episode of Raincode Plus. And I want to thank the Never Gonna Play the Baby Gangsters here on Patreon, Tyfara2, Jamie Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghost Davina Zuma, Felicitas Felix, Ewald, Radish, Anusa, Shibata Bread, Malcolm Day, Death Trap, and Lynx Markey. And I'll see you all so soon. Bye bye.